Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to anyone who's new. I wanted to share something that I got from a lovely group of people called Team Light, and I got this pyramid shaped object here. Now there's a bunch of crystals in it, right? And there's also glitter, because glitter is essential for life, for my life. And there's gold. There's gold flakes in it. Okay. And I don't know what the shape is for, but I know it's doing something powerful. Yes. Because it has been doing something powerful. So this is part of the bed set. You get 4 of these that you put at the corner of your bed, and then you have a bigger, I guess, pyramid something shaped for the center of where you're going to be sleeping. Anyway, I'm talking about it because it's really, I'm trying to pay attention to how I'm being affected by it. Now, when I first set this up, I put it under my bed. I put the 4 of these at the corners, right? And I was holding the bigger piece and kind of just looking at it, you know, because it has similar stuff inside. And so then I set it in there, and suddenly I just got like really, I just noticed the light reflecting off some of these pieces. It's really cool. I didn't realize there's actually like, see, can you see? There's a piece of something. I think it's selenite. That's what it looks like. There's like a piece of selenite in each of the things, and I love selenite, except this is something else. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so like, dude, number one thing that I've noticed from this bed set is my dreams are super clear. The clarity has increased. The sharpness of what I'm looking at has increased, and I can understand what people are saying, and I remember it when I wake up. So that's the main difference. I already have a lot of dreams. Oh my God, cat, don't destroy the lighting, because how are people gonna see me, you know? Like, this video is about being seen, and because that is the next step for me. Y'all, it's hard to be seen. It's hard to let yourself be seen. Can you stop messing with the light? Because I need to be seen, obviously. Thank you. Who is messing with the light? Let me introduce you. Kitty, come here. Do you want to be introduced to everybody? Yeah. Come on. This is Cute Pie. This is Cute Pie. He's a cutie pie. Look at his face. Oh my God, it's so cute, right? You know that you're so cute. Yeah. Alright, he just wants to go do something. Anyway, without him, I don't know if I would wake up in the morning. I mean, like, he's my alarm clock. He gets all in my face. He's licking my nose. He's like clawing at my hair. What else does he do? He just like gets really close to my face and like lays on me. And it's just like, he does all the annoying things to get me to wake up. But like the rest of the day, he doesn't even do any of those things. Oh, but my favorite thing about him is that every time I enter the room, or if they're out on the patio, if I go outside, he says hello to me every time, and it just makes me feel so great. Like, to be acknowledged by anyone is great, because most people don't do that. And he's all like, "Hey, it's you!" You know, it's kind of like a dog, I guess, but it's a cat, and it's a meow, and it's a very specific meow. It's like a hi. Hi! It's like how it sounds. Hi! Anyway, so I was just thinking about like how he's such a blessing to my life. So I'm still holding this just to see if it will give me special powers. It's like I wish that you could, yeah. It's just fun. Ooh, okay. And the other thing about the bed set is like immediately the negative stuff, you know, that kind of sits inside of you, down deep, comes up to the surface sometimes, because it's like I just want to get out. It happened like immediately. As soon as I set it up, like I had this fight with myself, and I was like, but the cool thing about it is that I realized I was having a fight with myself, and I think I wouldn't have recognized that without this, without these. It brought clarity. So I think what it's doing, it's bringing clarity. So I could clearly see like there's a part of me that doesn't like being late for anything, and I get really upset with myself when I look at the clock and I'm like, I'm either 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, any minutes late. And so like I was calling myself names and being really mean, but it's like, hold on, who is this actually, you know? And I could feel like this is just a part of me that was upset and was being mean. And it was like my body was receiving this kind of beratement, right? The berating. My body was on the receiving end. Like I could feel it in like myself. I'm just like, oh, you're just like being mean. So I'm kind of stuck at this moment where I'm like, I literally just realized that this part of myself is yelling at this other part of myself, and what do I do right now? Because like the first time I could clearly, like, it was clear to me. It's like, okay, we're gonna treat this like these two just got in a fight, right? And what do? The person who's being mean, I kind of like became them from the perspective of that, right? Which was like, I'm frustrated that we're late. I'm really frustrated. And then I apologized to my body, like, body, I'm sorry for saying those words to you. You know, I shouldn't have said any of those words. Those words aren't even true, you know? Like the thing is, like I knew exactly what to say to my body, to myself, because I know what I like to hear. When someone does me wrong, you know what I mean? Like I have a specific phrase that really helps me feel like they understand what they did, right? And how they understand how deeply I was affected by it. So I said those things to myself. I was like, you know, I should not have yelled at you. I should not have called you names. You know, I should have been patient. You know, I'm sorry that happened. And then I go back over to my perspective of my body, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, that feels better to hear, but I'm not quite over it, right? Because, you know, I did need to forgive too. So I come back over here and I ask myself, well, what can I do now? What do you need? How can I support you? Body, self, the part of me that was hurting. It's like I could feel it in the cells of my body. That's what I'm saying. Like I could feel the emotional wounding. So then I felt like I just needed some comfort, right? So I just kind of reached out with my arm and I just reminded myself that I appreciate, you know, my body for existing and being here, you know, being alive and everything. And that just like really opened up a new world for me. My video is about to run out of time.